Is Gravity Rush 2 a good video game to learn French? Gravity Rush 2 is an action-adventure game when you play as Cat, a young girl who, thanks to a mysterious cat Dusty, can control gravity, and she will use her power to come to aid to her clan against the corrupted forces in power. Get ready to fly, fall, and float in every direction. But can this game actually help you improve your French? Let's find out. One of the biggest strengths of the game is the way the story is told. Everything is presented like a comic book, with speech bubbles appearing during each scene. That means two things. First, the text is simple and accessible. You don't have a lot of text, you don't have that much to read. You can understand it even if you've only been learning French for a short time. And second, you control the rhythm. You decide when to move to the next bubble, so you have time to read, think, and even take notes. Most of the vocabulary is quite basic, but you still come across some natural idiomatic expressions, things you don't usually learn in textbooks. For example, phrases like tomber dans le panneau, to fall for it, or elle va encore me rebattre les oreilles, she's going to nag me again. That makes it perfect for the 80-20 rule. You understand about 20% of what you read and can guess the remaining 20%. The side missions are also great for practice. They use very concrete French, things you would see in early lessons. So going to the market, talking to someone, finding a building with a purple roof, selling hot dogs at a stand, and so on. To give you a concrete example, I remember one of the missions consists in finding some bad guys, so you show the pictures to people in the street of the people you are looking for, and they tell you where they saw them last. So you go from the market to a restaurant and to finally arrive in a bar, and so on, following the indications you are given by people in the street. So you're not just reading for fun, you actually need to understand the instructions to progress in the game. And of course, fun matters. If the game isn't fun, you might as well go back to a grammar book. Fortunately, Gravity Rush 2 is really enjoyable. You spend your time flying through the air, shifting gravity to fall one way and then another. It's a great feeling of freedom. The gravity mechanics are used in clever ways across different environments, in the sky, inside mines, sliding along buildings. Sometimes you have to fall also in the other way to hide yourself at the bottom of a building or in the sky. According to How Long to Beat, it takes about 20 hours to finish the main story. I'm around 5 hours in so far. If you take the time with the side quest, they are fun and varied, sometimes even heartwarming. So about the length of the game, it's going to be long enough for you to practice quite a lot. I think with the side missions you can go for 30-35 hours probably. The main story deals with a corrupt government, where the side missions focus more on the relationships between secondary characters. Simple but charming. Like in this mission, in which you look for a gift for the leader of the clan to do a favor to a younger Ceci. That was adorable. Now, for the downsides, from a language perspective, the main limitation is that there is no audio in French. The developers invented a fictional language to make the world feel exotic. So there's no listening practice. Only reading. That can be good if you want to focus 100% on written French, but still a pity not to hear real pronunciation. Another weak point, it's only available on PlayStation, originally for the PS Vita and then ported to PS4. I'm playing it on PS5 using the PlayStation Plus plan. It's not the easiest game to access today. You can find it on the PS Store. I think it was $40 for the game, but if you wait for a promotion it can be $15. I advise you to wait for a promotion to have it cheaper. It's quite an old game, I think the game is from 2017. But still accessible if you wait for the promotion. Also, Sony shut down the online servers, so you can't compare your scores or participate in global challenges anymore. The community side has faded, even if the game remains very enjoyable solo. So is Gravity Rush 2 a good game to improve your French? Yes, absolutely. It's fun, relaxing, and full of accessible French text with real-life expressions that you won't find in your coursebook. I'd recommend it starting from A2 level, even if you probably learn some expressions even at a more advanced level. So what do you think? Would you like me to review another game next? Let me know in the comments. If you want to see me play live, come join the Twitch streams as well. So see you soon and enjoy your French learning.